India's table tennis star Manika Batra and 6 other top paddlers en route to an international event were left stranded at the Indira Gandhi International Airport after being denied boarding on a Melbourne flight by national carrier Air India on Sunday. Air India, however, laid the blame on late arrival of the players and the bookings done under different PNRs. The Indian contingent, comprising 17 players and officials, was scheduled to participate at the ITTF World Tour Australian Open starting Monday in Melbourne. But to their disbelief, only 10 members of the team were allowed boarding after Air India told them that the flight was overbooked. Besides Batra, veteran Mouma was among the 7 players denied boarding. The national carrier drew criticism on social media after the incident. Commonwealth Games gold medalist Manika Batra took to social media and asked Sports Minister Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod and Prime Minister's office to look into the matter. This is what Manika Batra tweeted. Our contingent of total 17 players and officials of Indian table tennis team, including CWG medalist, myself, Sharath Kamal, Mouma, Madhurika, Harmeet, Suthirta, Sathyan were supposed to fly today to Melbourne by AI 0308 to participate in ITTF World Tour Australian Open from tomorrow. And this is the second tweet. On reaching Air India counter, we were told that flight is overbooked and only 10 members of the TT team can fly, which left us in shock. Facing criticism, the airline said it was not apprised beforehand about the travel plans as per practice and that it had the highest respect for the sportsperson. They also tweeted a reply and wrote, Air India has a rich legacy in promoting sports and has always had the highest respect for sportspersons. The Indian table tennis team were booked for today's Melbourne flight under different PNRs and some of them may have reported after all other passengers had checked in. Contrary to the practice, Air India was not apprised beforehand about the travel of the team. The players were provided with hotel stay and offered flight for the next day. This is what Air India tweeted. Alarmed by the situation, Director General of Sports India Neelam Kapoor swung into action and sorted out the matter. She tweeted, the TT team have been booked on an alternate flight leaving later tonight. And later, Manika replied and thanked DG Sai for the prompt action. But why the chaos happened and who is at fault, that's the question we are asking today. To talk more on this, we have Power Sports correspondent Vivek Prabhakar Singh from Delhi, who has been tracking this story. Vivek, what exactly happened and who is at fault?
Well, if you look at the fault, then the ticket was booked by Sai, if I'm not mistaken. So then in that case, if the ticket was booked by Sai, then how come the airline say that the flight was full? And if that was the case, and plus at the same time, players have reached just 1 hour 50 minutes before the flight as per the report. So that also shows that in an international flight, the rule says you need to enter, you need to be at the airport at the security checking or at the luggage check-in at least 3 hours before the flight. So even the players are at fault. So that is why all these confusion happened. But the point is, the confusion has been resolved. The problem has been resolved. The players have boarded the flight, and now the problem is solved now, because earlier in the cases that has also happened, that player has to struggle a lot. But on this occasion, when Manika Batra tweeted the Sai DG Neelam Kapoor, then she took a prompt action and the work was done.
Yeah, that's fine. But did you try to find out that why the players got late in the first place?
Well, that is the contingent was of 17 players, 17 players approximately. So in that case, then the contingent is big. It does happen, but there is no excuse actually. The players got late because you're going abroad, you will be playing international tournaments. So for these things, you need to be on time. For example, the shooters who carry, this is an incident of a table tennis player, but the shooters, they carry guns, and for that they need special permissions. And for that they enter the airport even much before 3 hours. They enter the airport maybe 6 to 8 hours before to get all the clearances of the guns. So keeping that in mind, all the formalities for a player in mind, they need to enter the airport before time.
Yeah, that's fine, Vivek. Now the matter is sorted, as you are saying, but Air India is also saying that they were not told before about the team schedule and departure. Is this true?
Yes, that has also been said by the airline company, and if it is true, then obviously it has to. If it is needs to be informed by the by SAI or the Department of SAI who booked the tickets, because if they are told it before, then they are obviously better. They'll be better equipped to handle such kind of situation when they actually know that there is an exception. The players are coming, so that the players do not have much problem in going in boarding the flight. The authorities needs to tell the airline company a bit in advance, and they have this this pleasure of this. They have this comfort of telling them so that they can make things easier for the players. These are actually there. These procedures are there in order to make things easier for the players, so that the players do not face inconvenience, which actually Manika Batra in the initial stages did, but later on it was sorted out.
Actually, and nobody would have thought that this situation would arise, and I think there was a communication problem. Players also got late, but they did not tell them the flight in advance that the players are traveling and they have to play the tournament. Vivek, now all the players are available to play in the tournament?
Yes, the players are available to play in the tournament, and they all have boarded the flight. So I mean, right now there is not a problem in the tournament because had the players got the flight of a day late or maybe later, then it would have created a problem. But now, since the players have boarded the flight, I don't think it should be a problem.
This in the first place, this shouldn't have happened, but all's well that ends well. Thanks for your information, Vivek. The Director General of Sports India took prompt action, and all the players are now available to play the tournament, as Vivek said, which is a relief for them and for the fans too. That's it for now. Stay tuned.